that I breathe. It's to keep you alive. And every time that I see, it's to watch you say goodbye. No more words inside my head when it all comes back.
We're here in the Bayou City, Houston, Texas. Well, the time has finally arrived after weeks of anticipation, so thanks for joining us at the Super Bowl. This figures to be a great one as Lightning match up against the home team. Hi, everyone. I'm Al Michaels, here for more great NFL action with my partner, John Madden. And hold on, because this is going to be a good one.
Well, we definitely have one heck of a game coming up. One reason is because we get to see this guy throw the football. He's got all the tools that you look for in a quarterback. And it doesn't hurt that he has some great receivers to throw to.
The home team have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
These guys are really fired up, but they got to watch it jumping around like that. They're liable to pull something.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. What everyone's been waiting for all season long as we get ready to get the Super Bowl started. We'll go back to the play on the field. Number 23 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 3 back deep to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 2. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game.
Set.
They give it to the halfback. 1 yard gain by the running back.
On the carry. 1 yard gain on the play.
Number 7 gets set. Looking for a receiver. Throwing. Little off target, but caught. Good connection there.
This guy can make all the catches. He'll dig for the ones in the dirt. He's not afraid to go across the middle. And he has a knack for getting open when there's a lot of traffic around him.
John, across the country, clearly one of the most anticipated days of the year. An unofficial holiday. Super Bowl Sunday. Here we go.
The stakes are big, all right. Your whole season comes down to one game. That's what's great about the Super Bowl. This is the one game that every guy out there wants to be at his very best.
Calling an audible now. Hands it off. So he works his way past the marker for a first down. It's 1st and 10. Fifth play of this drive. Dropping back to pass on first down. And the catch is made. He's always very composed in the pocket, John. Nothing rattles him.
Yeah, when you talk about guys that can handle the pressure and find the open receiver, this is the kind of guy you're talking about.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Looks like he's changing the play. Man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Loses one tackle. Clears the defender. And he stopped at the 32-yard line. Decent gain there, but he's going to head to the sideline for a blow.
This is the name that came onto the game. Our quarterback fire, swinging that thing. Moving it real, he's running it, man. Pushing your line, breaking your quarterback. Playing it good.
Chet is the deep back. Pressure coming. Buying time. Keeps it. Here he goes. And he's pushed out of bounds. And welcome back.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. And he gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
90 bull. Bulldog under. Set.
Pass play here on first down. Scrambling. Pressure. He just kept dropping back and dropping back.
I'm not sure what he was thinking on that. He must have been waiting on the routes to develop. And before his receivers could get open, he got leveled for a big loss.
Out of the shotgun. Under pressure. Surveying the field. Throwing short to his left. Third down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
Number 52 on the coverage.
Lightning line up in the quarter defense.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Number 7 sets up. Looking downfield and scrambling around. Throwing. Incomplete. He was able to avoid the sack but couldn't find a way to get that pass to his receiver.
He really had to rush that throw.
Let's get back to the play on the field. Number 9 comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The kick is up. And it sails right. No good. First and 10. Ball on their own 40. Number 34. Great fake. Scrambling. Closing in. Heaving it over the middle. The pass ball's incomplete. Aggressive play calling that time, but now it's second down. And we're back. He's taken down in the backfield by number 95. The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
Trying to buy some time. Throws it. One of his other options. Back to the game. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Number 7 sees something in the defense. Hands it off.
To return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. He won't return it. Let's get back to the play on the field. So after the fair catch, the offense will head onto the field. They'll go from the I formation. They give it to the halfback. Pickup of about 6 yards. Second down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 26. Dropping back. Gets the pass off, behind, but caught, and he goes out of bounds at the 28-yard line. John, Super Bowl Sunday, national holiday, and everything gets magnified.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Everything's bigger, everything's brighter, everything's louder. These players know that this is going to be one of the biggest days of their lives. All the big games you've ever played rolled into one.
He's taken down at the 29-yard line.
Got it. Anyone his face mask? Under defense.
The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
To the air on first down. Slings it to the outside. He just couldn't bring that one in.
He made the right read, ran the right route, but he ended up with 2 hands full of air.
They're blitzing, looking for a receiver, throws it. Incomplete pass. Ooh, what a huge hit to cause the incompletion.
That's what I like to see. A defensive player putting a good look on a guy to force the drop pass.
Pressure coming, trying to buy some time with the pass. Let's get back to the action on the field. Missed opportunity.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Berger is back to punt. Number 32 is the deep return man. Here's the punt. From the 11. Let's see if they can turn this first drive into points. Only one man in the backfield. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 28. Again, he'll get the call. Go down. Number 34 covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Number 5 sets up. They give it to the halfback, setting up play action. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Williams stops him at the 37. Only a yard by the halfback. So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. Ball on their own 37. Number 5 gets set. Man in motion. Steps up into the pocket, trying to buy some time. With the throw.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. We're in a hole here on third down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Number 34. Closing in. He's looking. Rolling left. Buying time. Sends this pass out of play. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Gonna go with a run once again. So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and headed for the sideline. The defense lines up in the nickel. Dropping back, pressure. He surveys the field, rolling out to his left, trying to buy some time. Keeps it. Here's an opening. The 30. And he goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The quarterback packed it in and decided to scramble.
Making sure the other team respects the run when the ball is in the quarterback's hands is important. You want to make sure that he doesn't try and do it too much, though, and get injured on the play.
Going to the air on first down. He's scrambling around to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown right now. The quarterback delivered the ball right on time for the touchdown.
Yeah, that guy knew exactly how far he had to go to cross the goal line to get in there for the score.
And we're back. They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Down the field they went efficiently and effectively over 70 yards to the end zone.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for. It's still very early, but this is one of those spots where you'd like to be able to respond and put the ball in the end zone.
Number 7. Directing traffic. Looking to run it here. Just about a yard on the run.
On the run, 1 yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9. Ball on their own 22.
Set. We'll see.
He's looking with the pass, and he hits his target. He's taken down at the 31-yard line. The defense is hurting themselves with penalties.
The defense looks a little anxious out there. They need to do a better job of concentrating to prevent dumb penalties like that one.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 36. Only one man in the backfield. On the pole, under pressure. Great play in the backfield. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completions.
Set.
Using motion.
We got movement.
Pressure coming. He's scrambling around. Gets the pass off. The catch on the run. You give him some time, he'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
5th play of this drive. He's up again. Number 4 was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Set.
Number 7, directing traffic. Drops back. Scrambling. Throwing. Nice adjustment. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. Seven defensive backs in on this one. With the pass, this pass is incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
Fire out. Set.
2nd and 10. Ball on the
Closing in, scrambling. Throwing, it's batted away. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down.
on the coverage.
Set. Cowboy.
He's looking, rolling left. He passed looking for the end zone. Thought he had something deep, but couldn't get that one to the receiver. 4th down.
The intended receiver on the play.
About a 51-yard attempt here. And it's up. The kick. And welcome back.
This is the man that came up to the game. My quarterback fire, making that thing. Shooting the field, he running the game.
Number 9 comes in to kick off. He got all of that one. Very questionable decision coming out of the end zone on that one.
And his blockers didn't give him much help either.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 16. Crosses it out to the right. Number 52 breaks the play up in the backfield. Number 34 didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Number 34 didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Set.
Scrambling. Pressure. Throw. And we go back to the game. The blocking broke down on that play, allowing the defender to get to the quarterback as he was releasing the ball.
Line has to do a better job of protection, or they're going to get their quarterback killed.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
Number 7 gets set. Number 88 comes in motion. To the air on first down. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback. Second and 8. Ball on their own 40. Teams have switched sides and will start the second quarter. Quarterback back in the shotgun. Drops back. He surveys the field, scrambling around. Sends this pass out of play. Third down and coming back to that incomplete pass. They'll be faced with a long third down play here. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with. Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Gets the ball again. Loss of about 1. Only one man back. Under pressure, guns it out to Cougars, and the catch is made. He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
Only one man in the backfield. Pressure coming. Throwing. Receiver in stride. Quarterback really let loose with that throw.
That pass was really gunned in there. The receiver did a nice job of just hanging on to it.
5 yards to go. Number 4. Number 99. Got very good penetration there. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
The backfield is empty, and they'll go with 5 receivers. Drops back. He's scrambling around, closing in, flings it to the outside. Good play by the defender to get in there and disrupt the pass.
He really had to rush that throw. That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive backs.
Back to the field. Number 9 looking to make a good kick here. The kick is up. And so that kick is good. 3 more points added to the board with that successful kick, his second so far. Booming kick downfield. Lightning will start this drive from the 20.
32 on the return.
First and 10. Ball on their own 20.
Give it all you got, D-Set!
Just about a 3-yard gain there.
3-yard gain on the play.
Lightning holding on by less than a field goal. Pressure, looking for the long completion down the left side. Almost got it. Very lucky that was an interception.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Out of the gun.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Bring that pain, baby. Set.
Looking for a receiver. Slings it over the middle. And we go back to the game. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Number 4, the deep back. Handed off to the back. Gain of about 1.
1st and 10.
Fires it out to the left. Breaking through. The 30. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 40.
Set.
To the air on 1st down. Passing right. Off and running. The 50. Number 7. Really put his body into that throw.
This quarterback has all the tools. A rocket arm, and he never makes a wrong read.
Set.
Tucks it away. Picks up a nice gain there, but he's cramping up, and looks like he's headed for the sideline.
Set.
The home team using motion. Under pressure, surveying the field. Buying time. Tackle at the 38. Brought it down and ran with it, but couldn't find any room.
That's excellent discipline by the defense. They stayed in their lanes, and they got to him before he could even get going.
Set.
Number 4. Ellis got very good penetration there. Number 4. Couldn't find an opening, was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cut back to break.
Back to the game. So the defense comes up big on a very interesting decision to go for here in the first half.
Yeah, you really have to question the decision-making here. You're saying that you're not going to trust your special teams, but now you put all the pressure on your defense.
Number 5. Gets set. He hands it off. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Only one man back. Drops back. Pressure coming. He's looking. He's scrambling around. Throwing. The 30. And he's forced out of bounds at the 17.
39-yard gain on the play.
Saucer in motion. They'll pass on 1st down. Closing in, trying to buy some time. He'll keep it. He has some room. Touchdown, Lightning.
Let me show you how they got in on that. The Quarterback drops back to pass, doesn't see anyone open, so he takes off for the end zone, and nobody even really gets a hit on him.
So let's pick up the action. The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Passing on 1st down. He surveys the field. It was tipped. He has to find a way to get the pass off a little sooner.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receivers.
The home team line up in the shotgun.
On the 20-yard line.
Drops back. He's looking. Quick to throw. Hits him in stride. He found the seam in the zone for a pretty good game.
That's just how they teach you to do it. Read the play, find the weakness, and then go after it.
Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Gets rid of it. Right on target. Good 3rd down conversion on that pass try number 1.
Yeah, and why they go to this guy is because of his hands. His hands are as good as I've seen throughout the league.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete.
Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Dropping back, pressure, throws it, room to run. Amazing play by number 3.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. And this is the 6th play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Rolling left. Goes to the end zone. Almost intercepted. Incredulous, he let that one go right through his hands.
Yeah, you're not talking about a receiver either. That was about as close as you can get to an interception. He's got to make the play, especially down here in the end zone.
Lightning come out of the nickel package. Gets rid of it. Grabs the off-target pass. He was in perfect position to make that catch.
Yeah, the receiver showed great concentration looking that one right into his hands.
Only one man back. Under pressure. Scrambling. Throws it. Hits him in stride. Number 7 won that one in there for a big gain and a 1st down.
I'll tell you, this guy's something special. He can put so much velocity in the ball that the defense doesn't have any time to react to the throw.
Set. Bulldog under. Far out. Ain't nothing. Bulldog under. Hut. We got nothing. Hut.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. A big lift for the defense going into the half would be to limit them here to a field goal and not a touchdown. They'll go with the quarter defense. Looking for an option. Looks to the end zone.
The defensive back should just be thinking about knocking the ball down. They can't afford an interference call, which gives the other team a 1st down and stops the clock.
11th play of this drive. Dropping back, looking downfield, throws to the end zone. Touchdown, home team. He did a great job breaking free, getting open for the catch in the end zone.
He'll play you physical, but he'll also out-quick you. This guy's always a treat when they get down near the goal line.
We'll go back to the play on the field. Number 9 comes in for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Nice distance. From the 3-yard line. Lightning will start this drive from the 22-yard line.
32 on the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. They'll pass on 1st down. Looking for an option. Rolling left. Throwing. Incomplete pass. Flag down.
Personal foul.
The offense is helped by that penalty.
That was just one of those stupid penalties. What was that guy thinking?
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 37. Number 5 sets up. Looking for a receiver. Rolls left with the throw. Big opening. And he'll take it out of bounds. Let's get back to the play on the field. Let's get back to the action on the field. So before we start the 3rd quarter, here's a quick look at how both teams have fared in the 1st half. Good distance. From the 1. Just won't go down.
It's still pretty early, but it's been an even game so far. We'll have to see who can take control on this drive.
They'll go from the I formation. He sees something in the defense. Hand it off. Loses the defense. Gets away. Tackle at the 30.
Holding.
This one is going to be on the offense.
I don't know what the heck that was all about. There wasn't any holding on that one.
So it'll be 1st and long here after the penalty. He'll pass on 1st down. Picked off. Has run. He's inside the 10. Touchdown. Home team.
Defense wins championship. And with that pick, he's doing his best to win one right here.
And we're back. And they'll try for 2 here as they attempt to go up by 7. Flag down.
Offsides. On the defense.
And welcome back. And it's on its way. The point good. They've now scored 14 unanswered points.
This is one of those teams that's never out of a game. If you let them get going early, they can really control the tempo of the game. If they fall behind, they have the weapons on the offensive side to put points on the board very quickly.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 20.
Set.
Changing the play now. Stiff arm to the ground. Pickup of about 8.
4 with the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. D up. Come on, partner. Set.
Man in motion. Closing in. Scrambling. Unleashes the deep ball. Big time play by number 81.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
Going to the air on 1st down. Scrambling. Surveys the field. Launches it deep to the left. Nearly intercepted. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
And that was great defense right there. He got excellent position, and he did everything but come away with the ball.
Number 34. What a stiff one. Minimal gain there, and it looks like he's going to go to the sideline for at least a couple of plays. Los Angeles comes out in their nickel package.
34-yard line.
Drops back. He's normally the guy they look to when they need a 1st down. Great catch by number 3.
I'll tell you, as far as hands go, this guy's one of the best in the business. Go across the middle or get down the field. But you know that he's going to make the catch.
Pressure. Surveying the field. Scrambling. With the throw. This pass is incomplete. 2nd down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
Madden on foes. This is a name that came to alter the game. My quarterback fight, fighting that thing. 2 minutes drill, be running it, man. Pushing your line, cracking your quarterback, playing that quarterback.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Set.
They're coming with the blitz. Buying time. Brings it down, looking to run. Breaking free. He's inside the 10. Touchdown right now.
I'll tell you what, you have to see this one again. I mean, this is just an incredible run here by the quarterback to not only get away from the rush, but to outrun everyone else to the end zone for the score.
And we go back to the game. Number 23 comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up, and the extra point is good. This has been a great game.
What a great game so far. Only one score separates them, and there's still plenty of time left.
Great drive that culminates in a trip to the end zone and gives them the lead.
That's a big drive that they really needed. The score really swings momentum over to their side, giving them confidence that they can move the ball against this defense. Now it's up to their defense to keep the pressure on.
They'll pass on 1st down. Under pressure, looking for an option. Gets the pass off. It's his receiver in stride. He makes a remarkable catch on that play, and that's his 3rd catch tonight. 2nd and 10. The home team can regain the lead with a field goal. Nice play fake. Launches this one to the right. He has it. Great play there by number 5.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
They line up in the I formation.
These guys that can shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender. While other guys wait until the defender commits, and they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. Drops back. With the throw, he has some room. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He just put the ball up there, and the receiver ran it all the way in for the score.
That was a great play. That guy just snapped the ball out of the air, tucked it under his arm, and just wasn't going to be stopped till he reached the goal line.
So the coach will keep the kicker on the sidelines and will go for the deuce to make it a 7-point game. Back to the field. He'll get it again. And it turns out to be a great decision as they convert for the 2. Number 32 gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. And he got all of that one. A great kick. They'll head back onto the field looking to duplicate their last drive when they were able to get the ball into the end zone, basically through their passing game. Number 5 sets up. Room to run. The 40, the 50, still running with the hurt. Excellent run.
Yeah, that was a good-looking run. Everyone made their blocks, and they made a nice seam for him. And boom, he's picking up a ton of yardage.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Pressure coming. Going deep, looking for something in the end zone. He's there for the catch. Touchdown. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of him so that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
And we go back to the game. They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. And the offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Hand it off. The running back gets about 3.
Ball carried. 2-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Gets the call on the misdirection play and picks up about 4 yards.
4 on the play.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one. And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
They move the chains in the 3rd down catch by number 88.
And that's what he does. If you need a big 3rd down play and you need a 1st down, you look for this guy.
He'll pass on 1st down. And it's complete. Number 1. He's doing a good job finding the open area in the coverage, and that's his 3rd catch. 5th play of this drive. Another run. Miles ahead. Down he goes at the 39-yard line. So picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and heading for the sideline. It's 3rd down and 7 to go. The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Looking deep to the right. Back to the game. You can see what great arm strength he has, but that was out of reach for the receiver.
Yeah, he put a little too much on it. I mean, that was one of those rocket balls.
This will be his second punt so far tonight. Here's the kick. Fair catch. Their last drive resulting in a touchdown, mainly because of their running game. Let's see if that's their focal point once again here. Hand it off. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 17.
Lose it. Set.
Man in motion. Number 34. Strong move. Picks up 5.
With the carry. 5-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 1. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Get in there, man. Set.
Number 5 sees something in the defense. Fullback handoff, and he just gets by the first down marker. Number 32 picks up the first on that carry.
Nothing fancy either. He just goes right at the defense to move those chains.
Number 34, the deep back, going in the air on first down. Rolling out to his left. Launches it deep to the left. What a catch. The secondary exploited. It's a huge game.
I tell you, I like that call. You got to keep the defense off balance. You can't come out there and first down and run every time. You have to keep them honest by throwing the ball.
And we'll start the fourth quarter. And they find themselves in scoring range. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Again with the carry. He's inside the 10. Good gain there and a first down.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first down, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
Number 34. Touchdown, Lightning.
This is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
So let's pick up the action. Number 23 comes in for the extra point. And it's up, and the extra point is good. So we see this offense getting it done on that long touchdown drive.
Now that's just the type of thing that you come to expect from these guys. They do a really good job scripting the plays that they're going to be running. And they do a great job of executing them when they run.
He had no room for a return and called for the fair catch. Out of the shotgun. He's looking with the throw. A little off target, but caught. Number 4 pulls in that pass, making his 4th catch of the game. 2nd and 3 coming up here. Hand off to the tailback. He picked up just enough. Excellent run for a first down.
They brought some extra heat with a blitz, but he was able to find some room and pick up the first.
Closing in, looking downfield, buying time. That play was doomed from the start. No blocking.
You know, that might have been what happened. But no matter what, you should never lose that kind of yardage on a single play. That is just a case of trying to do too much with a football.
They come out in the nickel. Pressure. Scrambling. Throwing. And he hits his target. No trouble making that count.
That's what these receivers are always looking for, a soft coverage or a hole in the zone where they can break free and wait for the pass to get there.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 30. Number 7 gets set. He surveys the field with the throw. Comes up with it. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
From the gun.
Set. See what?
Throwing on 1st down. Surveying the field. Rolls left. Breaking free. The 40. And he steps out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a 1st down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Set.
And he's brought down at the 33-yard line. Only a yard by the halfback. Nobody in the backfield and 5 receivers.
Set. Bring the pain.
Under pressure, throwing. He hits his receiver. He put everything he had behind that throw.
That's one way to make sure your receiver doesn't drop the ball. You throw it so hard that he has to catch it in self-defense. You just put it right on him.
They line up in the I formation. Receives the handle. Number 23 is the guy who's there to bring him down. At the 25. About a 2-yard gain here.
4th and inches. Ball on the 25-yard line.
90 ball. Set.
He'll keep it. And after conversing with his coaches upstairs, he decides to challenge this one.
I think that's the right thing to do.
Yeah, they're trying to determine exactly where they'll spot the ball.
I'll tell you what, unless they're seeing something that we're not seeing, I don't think they're going to overturn this one.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. The defense will be charged a timeout.
It was a close call, but there just wasn't enough evidence to reverse it.
This is one of these cases where it's better to be safe than sorry.
It's 1st and 10.
Cowboys. Set.
1st and 10.
Fires it out to the right. And he's tackled at the 15-yard line. Not quite far enough to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation because on 2nd and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
Set. Bulldog under.
Tosses it left. Number 4. Couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Number 7 sets up. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Scrambling. Gonna run it. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 14. So the coach throws the red flag, letting the referee know he wants him to look this one over.
The call on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to the defense.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at, and they made it easy to overrule.
It's a sneak. Well, they kept it in the quarterback's hands.
And they picked up the 1st down, but you want to make sure you won't get them too banged up.
Number 1 in motion.
Stay after him. Come on, get up.
Closing in. He surveys the field, throws over to his right, and he is bumped out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
First and goal.
Calling an audible now. Again in the run. Touchdown. Home team. Great rushing touchdown there.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
We'll go back to the play on the field. Number 9 comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. They made the defense look inept on that drive there, chewing up more than half the field, taking more than 4 minutes, winding up with a touchdown.
They really were effective in what they were doing. And you can eat up that much time and drive the ball that far down the field and end up with 6 points. It's really disheartening to the defense.
Put it off to the back. Gain of 2.
34, the ball carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Madden on four. This is the name that came to alter the game. Our quarterback
Only one man in the backfield. They're coming with the blitz. With the pass, with the catch. Good play on that pass.
If he can make catches like that regularly, he can expect to see more passes thrown in his direction.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Surveying the field. Passing to the left. Incredible throw by number 5.
When you ask the question, who has the best arm in football? This guy has to be at the top of about every list. He'll overthrow it every once in a while, but he can fit the ball into the tightest coverage, and he's willing to do it if he thinks his man has a step. In this situation, they really don't need to pass at all. They just need some positive running plays to take time off the clock and set up the field goal to win it.
Gain on the play.
5 yards to go. Ball on the 18-yard line.
This team has been putting up good numbers inside the 20 here today.
Using motion. Los Angeles will call a timeout here. They have 2 remaining. Only one man back. On the call. Los Angeles will call a timeout here. They have 1 left.
7-yard gain on the play.
Inside enemy territory. So they've had a lot of success so far in the red zone, and they'll try obviously to continue that here.
They're in a great position to win this thing with a field goal. If I'm the coach, I'm just calling a run up the middle and setting it up for my kicker.
Again, he'll get the call. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
We're just about down to 1 minute.
Let's go, come on. They got enough. Get in there. Here come the heat. Stay after him. Far out. They got nothing. Ralph. You got him.
Number 34 runs the ball. They'll bring him down at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard pickup Lightning call a timeout.
By the offense.
They have one timeout left. Number 23 heads out onto the field for the field goal attempt. And it's up. Good. It's over.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the away team 38, the home team 35.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.
Home safely.
Number 81 is tonight's horse trailer player of the game.
Man, I'ma cop me a caddy, say that with a Benz, 20-inch rims. I can't leave the vertical grill back at the ranch. Got a fat farm of cows and a whole lot of land. 20 acres to my name, son of Big Wee.
While up in the D where they hollow it up though, and thugs blow in the park when the club closed in Milwaukee. The beast is Petro off in DC. The streets is ghetto. Let's roll to Cali where they the best and drive cars so big you can't reach the Pinto. Never had a glass of purple juice for breakfast until I took my to Houston, Texas. Country. Been all around the globe from Monday to Sunday. Y'all the same boat we see in Kentucky.
It must mean y'all